moment by moment, this party's getting weirder and weirder and weirder. And I understand that Erika Kirk is a grieving widow, or at least she's supposed to be acting like she's a grieving widow. I've never seen such a happy, joyous, so in control weeping widow at such a young age with children that are surviving this awful attack that happened on her husband. But who am I? Because I've not ever had to experience the loss of a spouse like that. I've been married 4 years ago. I've been divorced for such a long time. And I've experienced loss and grief. Enough grief to put me in the hospital. Okay? So the way that this woman is functioning, in my opinion, and again, it's just my opinion, is not normal.
I do see some similarities of my husband and JD. Help me welcome to the stage Vice President JD Vance.
It is not normal. I'm talking about I had to go to the hospital for a week in 2016. November 2016 when my dad passed, okay? The grief sent me into a cardiac shock. Now, if I had a husband...
Getting weird.
It's just going to get weirder and weirder and weirder, and finally it's going to be so weird that people are going to have to talk about how weird it is.
I'm going to tell you right now, it's not my place to talk about anybody's marriage or to speculate on anyone's marriage. But if another woman hugged my husband the way that that woman hugged that other person, here, let me show you something. You see that right there? See that? That's what it would sound like when I snatch that weave out that head. No lies told.
And one thing about it, baby, I peep weird shit from a mile away. Stay over there, bitch. I'm cool. I peeped it already. You flop.
Oh, I know some people that, unfortunately, they never snap back from it. So for me, this performance that she's putting on since he's passed and up until now, and then, okay, it's so weird because usually, even when you have a divorce, ladies and gentlemen, if you've been through a divorce, you know what I'm talking about. Divorce is a grief. It's like a death. It's a death of a union that you made a vow to God that you was going to be with this person for the rest of your life. And unfortunately, it has come to an end. So that means that families are now having to separate. The couple separates. It separates the children sometimes. It's like a death. And so even having to deal with a divorce, you have to grieve. Unless you was in a marriage where you were unhappy or you were already in a cheating relationship, so it's easy for you to move on. Or if you just were not in love, it's super easy for you to move on. However, most normal people, okay, even if you had a bad marriage, you still have to grieve, and it takes you some time to start getting affectionate with another person you may be interested in. And you just don't do a dive into it. You give yourself a mental, it's like you give yourself a mental break. You give your body a physical break. And it's really awkward for you to even hug and touch or even want to kiss someone else. Her husband has not even been gone, not even 4 months. She's already taken her fingers through some other woman husband's hair. Okay? And the way he put his hands on her hip, it's getting weird. It's getting weird. It's getting cultish. It's getting weird and it's getting cultish.
Bet it. Bet it. Oh, bet. Bet.
Second Lady Usha, Vance, girl, she coming for your man. She coming for your man. She's coming from. She can taste that second lady or first lady position so much in her mouth to where she can't even hold her excitement in public anymore. To where she is rubbing down your man and letting you know, and their cult following, who is very impressionable. They are so gullible. They will fall for anything just as long as they got MAGA on it. Okay? MAGA on it. That's all they need to know. And they will sign up for it. Even if it got 2 horns in the tail, they will sign up for it. She coming for this woman, man. I hope that I'm wrong. Lord, I'm praying that I'm wrong, because I don't want to see that. I wouldn't want to see that. Everyone has their own person out there, okay? And but again, this is just my opinion. This is just all speculation. All right? This is just all alleged. Let me know what you think about the situation. Love to see your comments. Thank you so much for your support. Please subscribe, like, and share. I hope you have a great, wonderful day. Bye-bye.